Hello everyone, today our tutorial is to create throwing spear. When you finish this tutorial, you will be able to create the character that throw the spear and the spear move along the projectile curve, and when it hit with the static mesh, it stick with that static mesh. I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. Thank you. First, let's go to content folder, create new folder, name it throwing spear. Open this folder, then import our animation. We need this for animation that I purchased it from Unreal Marketplace, that is survival animation. I will put a link in the description if you need to purchase this animation. Drag it inside Unreal Engine. Choose skeleton mesh, SK mannequin skeleton. Because this animation is using the Unreal Engine for skeleton mesh. Import all. Open the first animation. Scroll down. Add transform, import translation. Z value set to -10. Because our feet is floating on the air, and click on re-import animation. Now our feet stick to the ground. Do the same with other animation. -10, re-import animation. -10, re-import animation. And the last one, the same, -10, re-import animation. Create new folder, name it retarget. Select all the animation, right click, retarget animation asset, duplicate and retarget animation asset. Choose OTG UE4 menu to UE5 menu, because we want to retarget the skeleton mesh of the UE4 to UE5. Then for the folder, click on change, select retarget folder and click OK. Select retarget. Now we get UE5 animation. Open spear fishing, throw and catch animation. For rate scale, set it to -1 to make the animation play backward. Then for spear fishing enter, right click, create any montage. Open this animation montage. On 21, right click on notification, add notify, montage notify. Click on asset browser, find spearfishing looping animation. Drag it inside the animation. Right click on montage, new montage section. Rename it to loop. Click on montage section. For our loop, set loop to be next section. Now for throw and catch animation, right click, create any montage. And for throw spear, Right click, create any montage. At 16, right click, add montage notify. Click on that montage notify. Notify name is throw. Add 40 frame. Right click, add montage notify. Let's go to third person blueprint. Third person character blueprint. Then create right mouse button. Get character movement. Set use control desired rotation. And connect press to the use control desired rotation and set it to true. Click on third person character. For use controller rotation job, make sure it is false. Create new variable. Name it throwing. Get throwing. Create a branch. If it falls, get mesh. Call play montage. Montage to play. Select enter animation. Then create new variable. Name it to throwable. When we play the montage, set throwable to fall and set throwing to fall too. Get character movement. Then set use controller desired rotation to true. Set orient rotation to movement to fall. Get player camera manager. Set view pitch min to -50. Set view pitch max to 40. And when we get the notification from the montage, set throwable to true. For right mouse button release, get throwing, create a branch, connect release to branch, then get mesh, call play montage, connect ball to play montage, and choose montage to play is instant throw and catch montage, and set start position to 110. When we complete this animation montage, we get character movement and set use controller desired rotation to fall. Then set orient rotation to movement to true. Set throwing to fall and throw a ball to fall. Copy our player camera manager setting. Connect it. For pitch min, set it to -90. That is the default value, and pitch max is 90. Go to camera, turn right and turn left input. Get character movement. Get use controller desired rotation. Then call select float. A value is 0.2. B value is 1. Connect it to the value. From axis value, multiply it with our value. For move forward backward, get character movement, get controller desired rotation boolean, create a branch, and if it's true, we don't add movement input, and if it fall, we add the movement input. The same with right and left input axis. If it fall, we add movement input. And for the jump, if the controller desire rotation is fall, we can jump. This prevents us from the character jumping when we aiming the spear. Go to throwing spear folder. Create blueprint interface. BPI animation interface. Open blueprint interface. Rename the function to set upper body rotation. Add input is upper rotation. Variable type to rotator. Add new function. Name it set throwable. Add new input throwable. Set variable type to boolean. Go to mnim class ABP Queen and find ABP menu. Open this animation blueprint. Select class settings. Add BPI animation interface to the implemented interfaces. Compile. For interface, click on set throwable and set upper body rotation. Promote upper rotation to variable and promote throwable to variable too. For update animation, add pin, get throwable, create a branch, connect then to branch, add new variable, name it upper alpha, and select variable type to float, get upper alpha, create a loop, B is 1, alpha is 0.05. Set it to upper alpha value. Connect it to true. Copy this and paste it. Connect it to false and set B to 0. Add new variable. Name it leg IK. Set variable type to boolean. Click on ending graph. Get leg IK. Create an boolean. Connect leg IK. And when the character is aiming the spear, we don't trace the character leg. Click on leg IK and set default value to true. Create transform bone. Connect it to output post. Get upper alpha. Connect it to alpha. And click on transform modify bone. Select bone to modify spine 02. For rotation mode, choose add to existing. Get upper rotation, connect it to rotation. Go to third person character blueprint. Enter animation montage. After notify begin, get mesh, get anim instant, and call set throwable message. Get throwable, connect to throwable input, and when we release the right mouse, get mesh, get anim instant, call set throwable, and use throwable variable. Create event tick, get control rotation, split return value, call subtract operation, Connect pitch to the second value. Set it to 360 minus the pitch of the control rotation. Subtract it with 30 to make our character turn up a little bit. Then get mesh, get anim instant, call set upper body rotation message. Split the upper rotation, connect the value to upper rotation X row. On right mouse button press. After we set drawing to fall, get anim instant from mesh, cast to ABP queen, set leg IK to fall, set it to fall to stop tracing the IK of the leg. Then after we release the spear, get anim instant from mesh, cast to ABP queen, set leg IK to true. Go to any montage, enter. Because this play montage notify is a red color, it's done call notify, so delete it, then add notify, anim notify. Now it's blue. Let's play test it. Right click and the character can aim down and aim up, and when we release the right mouse, the character go back to standing locomotion. Back to our third person character blueprint. Create left mouse button, get throw a ball, and create a branch. Get throwing, create a branch, and when it falls, set throwing to true. Get mesh, call play montage, montage to play, select throw spear montage, notify name equal to throw, create a branch, connect notify begin. If it fall, we stop any montage, choose throw spear montage, then we set throwing to fall. Create custom event, name it zoom in. Get character movement, set rotation rate. When zoom in, we set the rotation rate a little bit slower to 250. Then add timeline, open it, add track, set length to 0.25, right click, add key to curve float, set time to 0, and add the 0.25 time, set a time to 0.25, and value is 0.25. From our custom event zoom in, connect it to play from start. Then get camera boom, set socket offset, split the socket offset, connect it to update, get new track, multiply it with 300, connect it to socket offset X, multiply with 200, connect to socket offset Y, multiply with 100, connect to socket offset Z, and create new custom event. Name it zoom out. Get character movement, set rotation rate to 300, then connect it to reverse. Click on camera boom and set arm length to 300. Go to right mouse button, and when drawing is full, we call zoom in. And when we release the right mouse, we zoom out. Now we have to import our asset inside Unreal. Go to Drawing Sphere folder, and I put the link in the description below. You can download these two assets. One is the sphere and this is the cube. Drag it inside Unreal Engine. Import all. And this is the sphere static mesh. Click on collision. Remove collision. And for the cube material, click number 3 and left click. Choose white color. Click on material light transparency. Choose translucent. Then tick on use with spline meshes. Set the opacity to 0.5. And for our sphere, right click, create blueprint class. Choose actor. Name it BP sphere. Add static mesh. Drag out the sphere inside static mesh. Go to third person character blueprint. Click on skeleton mesh. Search for Queen Simple. Open SK mannequin skeleton. Scroll down. Find hand right bone. Right click. Add socket. Our socket name is hand or socket. Then add, right click, add preview asset. Search for sphere. Open this static mesh and move our sphere to our hand. You can set preview animation, use specific animation, and choose sphere fishing looping. Pause the animation and adjust the sphere to the character hand. Because I already experiment with the value, click on hand or socket, go to detail. For location, X is minus 9.4, Y is 1.64, Z is 2.2, and relative rotation is 141.4. Y is minus 23 and Z is 20.5. Now the sphere is on the character hand. Go to our third person character blueprint. Add scene component to the character mesh. Name it sphere hand. Search for parent socket, hand or socket. Create custom event. Name it spawn sphere. Get sphere hand scene component. Get world location. Call spawn actor from class. Select class is BP sphere. Split spawn transform. Connect the world location to spawn transform location. Right click on return value, promote to variable. Rename it to sphere and get sphere. Call is valid. If it is not valid, we spawn the new sphere and then get sphere hand, attach actor to component. For the return value, connect it to target and location rule, set it snap to target, rotation rule, snap to target, and scale rule, snap to target. Create custom event, name it destroy sphere. Get sphere, call is valid. If it is valid, we destroy the sphere by calling destroy actor function. Go to our right mouse press, and after we set the orient rotation to movement, call the event spawn sphere. And for release, after we set throwable, call destroy sphere. For the left click event, if throw is true, we call destroy sphere. And if it is false, after set throwing to false, we call destroy sphere too. After that, connect it to the cast ABP queen of the release right mouse. Let's play test it. Click right mouse and hold it. We spawn the sphere. And if we click left mouse, we throw the sphere and the sphere is destroyed. And if we release our aim, the sphere also destroyed. Go to throwing sphere folder, click on BP sphere, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, rename it BP sphere move, open it and set the static mesh Y rotation to 220, add box collision, set the box extent size small enough for our sphere, move it to the sphere tip, click on default scene route, search for projectile movement, add it, set the initial speed to 2800 and max speed 2800. Tick on rotation, follow velocity. Select box collision, scroll down and on component hit, select add. For hit component is not equal to safe and the actor collision is not equal to player pound. Then create a branch. If it's true, get projectile movement, set to stop movement immediately, and set projectile gravity scale to 0. Get box, set collision enable, and set it to no collision. Go to third person character blueprint. When we left click, add new variable, name it location, set variable type to vector, get sphere hand, then get world location, get up vector, multiply it by 2, right click, convert pin to float and set it to 2. add it with our world location, then set it to location variable. Create new custom event. Name it spawn spear move. Get follow camera. Then get world rotation. Split struct pin. Call get forward vector. Split struct pin. For roll, connect it to roll. Pitch, add it with 10. Connect it to pitch. Get mesh. Get world rotation. Split it over yaw. Add it with 92 degree. Connect it to yaw. Call normalize. Add new variable. Name it string. Select variable type to float. Compile and set the string to 2800. Multiply it with our string. We have to convert pin to float first, then connect string to float. Call make rotation from X. Call spawn actor from class. Select the class is BP spear move. Connect spawn spear move to spawn actor. Split spawn transform. Get the location and use it as spawn transform location. Connect rotation to spawn transform rotation. After that, go to left mouse button, and when throw is true, we call spawn spear move event. Go to our scene, click on the wall, choose all, then tick on generate overlap event. For any mesh that we want the collision box to collide with it, we have to tick on generate overlap event. Sorry for the mistake. We have to go to blueprint spear move and we don't use on component hit. Click on the box, add on component begin overlap. Connect overlap component to not equal, other actor to not equal, and connect it to the branch. Delete on component hit. And now let's play test it. Right mouse and left mouse. The spear, we about to throw the spear, and next we will create the projectile path of the spear to predict the path of the curve. Create a new custom event. Name it curve project. Add input is curve. Then promote it to variable. Create a condition. We add a spline. Get spline. Call clear spline points. Update spline is true. Add new variable. Name it spline meshes. Set variable type to spline mesh component. Object reference, then set it to array. Get spline mesh sys. Compile, then call destroy component. clear the array. Select this group, right click, collapse notice, name it clear spline, open it, connect clear spline to input, and for after we clear, connect to output. If it's true, connect it to clear spline, get curve, then create a branch called predict projectile path by trace channel. Connect through to predict projectile path by trace channel. Get spearhead, get world location, get up vector from spearhead, multiply it by 2, convert pin to float, set it to 2, add it with the location, connect it to start post. Copy from spawn spear move, copy this vector value, paste it, and connect to launch velocity. Actor to ignore, make array, and call save. Get reference save, connect it to the array. For out path position, call for each loop, connect it to execute, get spline, add spline point at index, connect array element to position and array index to index, get spline, get number of spline points, subtract it by 2. When the loop is complete, call another for loop, the integer to the last index, and first index is 0, make transform, call add spline mesh component, connect it to loop body, and connect the transform to relative transform. Set manual attachment to true. For the static mesh, choose our cube that we import it. When this loop is complete, call delay, then get data time, connect it to duration, and loop back to clear spline. Get spline message, call add, and add the return value to the array. For the return value, call set start and add, get spline, get location, add spline point, then connect the index to point index, connect it to start post, copy and paste it, connect index to point index, and connect the vector to start tangent, add the index with 1, copy and paste the spine, copy and paste the spline, connect it to add post and copy and paste again. Connect it to add tangent. After that, go to montage inter and throwable is true. Then we call curve project and set it to true. When we release, call curve project, set the curve to false. When we throw the spear, we delay for 0.1 second. Call curve project, set it to false. When we compile, we get one error from this get data time. We get var delta seconds, connect it to duration. Now let's play test it. Right click and we get the projectile path. And this is accurate. This is the end of our tutorial, and if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the future tutorial.